Hi guys, and welcome back to my Sims series on a reinvented Pleasantview. We are with Angela's family today, and I'd like to start off by showing you their home. They have quite a nice looking home next to her dad, actually. And across from the home that used to belong to her mom. Her mom passed away, unfortunately. We have the Goths and the Landgrabs in the same street. And then at the end there we have the Brokes, which is Dustin Broke and his family. So yeah, they have a nice pool in the back with a patio area. Not much going on there, but they have it. We'll add some more deco once they have more money. And they have their cars parked up front. They do not have a garage on this property. And when you enter their home, you have a living area. Just zoom in a little bit. Living area over here. And yeah, the kitchen just has, it's kind of like an open plan, although there's a bit of a partition, half wall. So there they have their kitchen area. And there's also a guest bathroom to the one side. Don't ask me why there's a stinky baby bottle. Don't know. And let's just turn around. And there's doors out to the pool, which is nice. And there's another bathroom off the living area. So really, it's nice when you have to change for the pool. And then there's a dining room, a separate dining room out of the kitchen. There's stairs up from the dining room so that you can get upstairs. And then there's a hallway with similar tiling. There's a children's playroom as you come up the stairs. There's a yellow bathroom on the other side. There's a study, which eventually could become a bedroom. There's the main bedroom where Angela and her husband are sleeping. And then you have the children's nursery. They have twin boys, so they're sharing a bedroom currently. Nice yellowish, bluish, bright colors. And then across from their room, you also have the stairs, by the way, coming up there because they have two sets of stairs. But across from that, you have a greenish colored neutral bathroom. All right, so that's pretty much their home. It's something I built myself, so on floor plan, on inspiration. Okay, so let's get started. So Angela, I put her in the oceanography career. I felt like that kind of suited her once. And then her husband, Perry Matthews, he is a teacher, elementary school, level 4. And yeah, then they have little Andrew, who, if you look at his personality, he is a little bit outgoing, he's nice, but he's really serious, and he's a bit sloppy. Okay, Andrew, I took the name from Angela. And then Eddie is named after her husband. He is sloppy, kind of outgoing. He's kind of very average. He's just quite kind of playful, that I would say, but he's grouchy. So, yeah, interesting personalities. They still have to learn, I think, almost all their skills. They may know something here and there, toddler skill wise, but yeah, there's a long way to go. So it's Tuesday morning. I played Monday just to set them up a little bit and to try and carry over everything from the other neighborhood. from Pleasant View. Okay. So memory-wise, let's just check. She did teach someone to walk. Okay. So Andrew knows how to talk and Edward knows how to walk. Okay, so those are the skills that we these memories are just because I had to age up Daniel Pleasant just to, do the family tree because you can't make an adult the son or daughter of an adult. So, yeah. Anyway, those memories are kind of obsolete. Doesn't matter. I'm not looking at the memories all the time, so that will not bother me. Okay, so this is what her husband looks like. If you look up close at his face, he's a dormy that I created. And then if you look at Angela, I think it's pretty true to what she looks like. Maybe not as big a nose as you get when you start off with her in a vanilla game. I'm just going to edit the children's energy because it's 3:36 in the morning. And I changed that just so that they sleep through the night, or at least a big part of it. I think it's a bit more realistic. Yes, toddlers do sometimes wake up during the night, but this is a little bit, in Sims, it's not really realistic how often that happens. Okay, so we're going to speed through a little bit till we reach a time that's doable for everyone to get up. We're going to let Dad wake up first and dress himself up for the day because he'll need to go to work, obviously, in a bit. He can serve some breakfast. Let's go for pancakes. And Angela can also get up and change when she wakes up. Okay. Alright, so I won't line up loads of things for her to do because if the boys wake up, I'll let her organize them. She could use the bathroom if they're not up yet. Let's see. Okay, she woke up. We just have to check that they actually have a nanny. I'm not entirely sure if I set that up. I can't quite remember, so we'll just double check that because otherwise they can't go to. Okay, so here was his loan bank account. They could not afford this house. Just like that, they needed to take a loan. So they'll have to pay that off. Their bills will be more expensive so that they can pay back their loan or at least pay the interest on it. So yeah, they have a bit of debt, but that's common for younger people to have to kind of go into debt if they want a proper house these days. So I felt like that's kind of realistic. Okay, let's see. Yeah, nanny. They have everything else. Gardener, maid. Let's just double check the nanny. Okay, no, we obviously have a schedule, so that's fine. Okay, super. Oh, sorry. And here the nanny actually just showed up. Super. That's the one thing with having big buildings. Oh, I can man the camera. Excuse that. Having buildings like on the opposite side of the road and things like that that's tall, you end up often inside of them when you're trying to man the camera. Okay, the boys are still sleeping, so Angela can have a snack. We'll let Perry just pack away. He also needs to go to work. But we'll let him just quickly pack away the pancakes because we don't want that to go off. That could be leftover food. Well, not Corporal, she will need to go to work a little bit later, so there is some time. She needs some friends. She needs one. So we'll check who we can line up for that so that she can also get a promotion eventually. But alright, she can let the boys out quickly in the meantime, if the nanny doesn't beat her to it. Both the parents are at work and the nanny is taking care of the boys. Alright, I've mentioned this before, I just make the nannies selectable. Obviously this is done with a mod, but it really helps because then you can at least make sure that she does what she's supposed to do and, you know, properly takes care of the kids, because if you just leave her be, I mean, she'll probably manage, but yeah, it's not always as successful. It's kind of frustrating for me sometimes to see how she keeps on taking out bottles, for instance, over and over again, if she's just given the toddler a bottle, things like that. So I just, I guess I'm a bit of a control freak. So just make her selectable for that little bit and I control her. It also gives me something to do while the parents are at home. So yeah, it works out easy for me. Okay, so she's feeding the boys at the moment, making sure that they have their food. Little Andrew is already eating. And she'll put Eddie in the chair. Okay. I'm sure you guys have noticed this, but playing with when you have toddlers and you know, you have stairs in the house is kind of a challenge. It's much more of a challenge than playing on a single level house. We'll just take a little snapshot of Andrew here in his chair. He's really cute. I really like the way he looks. He has such an interesting face. Okay, here's Eddie. We'll serve him food as well. Yeah, you can see Andrew and Eddie are brothers, but they're not 100% identical, I would say. But they both have really interesting faces. I really like the way that they turned out. And yeah, I look forward to seeing what they look like when they grow up. They are definitely a good mix between Angela and her husband, although they have something of Daniel in them, you know, in their faces as well. But well, okay, Angela obviously has something of Daniel in, because I really, when I recreated them, I really used the genetics in The Sims 2. And then I just tweaked, obviously, what I needed to tweak to make them look very similar or as close as the characters I had in the other neighborhood, their counterparts. Right, so the boys need a nap. So I'm going to have her put them down for a nap. Oh, there's a stinky diaper already. Okay, well, I'm gonna put her in her clothes because I find it highly unlikely that the nanny would be walking around in her swimsuit the entire day. Unfortunately, she cannot potty train them, so yeah, the boys have a bit of a messy situation now with diapers and stuff. I might just let her change him even before putting him down for a nap. I think I will do that instead. Andrew already has a dirty diaper, but let's sort Eddie out because he's a mess. I like how the toddlers kind of fight when you want to change their diaper. It's quite true to form. If you've raised children of your own or you've had to change a toddler's diaper, you know this. Okay, we'll let her quickly fix Andrew up as well because I'm trying to make it as realistic as possible, and obviously, if you leave a child in a dirty diaper for long enough, he's going to have a pretty bad rash. So I think if you realize that there's a dirty diaper and you're a responsible nanny, you would fix that. Okay, so Perry is back from his job. Oh, sorry. And I think we need to organize the mail to start off with. They have the money, so he should definitely pay his bills. So let's do that right away. Alright, then we'll let him take care of some of his needs since the boys have been put down for a nap. The nanny can clean up a little bit while she's still waiting on Angela to come back. Okay, Angela has returned. So, okay. We'll make the nanny unselectable so she can leave whenever she wants. And we'll have Angela take a shower. Well, there's a lot of bathrooms, Nanny. If you want to use the bathroom, you can literally pick and choose which bathroom you want to use. But obviously, it looks like she's leaving, so. Okay, I'm going to let them spend a little bit of time together while the boys are asleep, because they won't be getting a lot of time to do that. Also, he has the wish to have another child, and I mean, it's okay. They have the space, but Angela doesn't specifically have the want. But alright, he could probably talk her into it. We'll see. I don't know what would happen if they would be successful. They might not be. Oh, we have someone waking up. And that means Eddie is up too. Okay. Your parents are on their way. Relax. They're in pretty good moods, but did someone ring the doorbell or something? Because why did they wake up? Was Andrew's energy full, I wonder? Well, okay. It doesn't matter. We'll, once they're done, we'll let them come and get the kitties. Okay, so there's only 2 days left before the boys age into children. So, okay, let's just let them change into their normal clothes. I think they would be dressed when they come to their children's room. Okay, so this in the street, if you haven't met her yet. I haven't played them yet, but you may have met them in passing on other lots. This is Jan Tellerman. I've met her, the sister of Kumail Tellerman. She was married to the kingpin of the town, basically. Oops, sorry. But yeah, some drama took place there. She's currently married to Don, but she doesn't know that it's Don because Don has had multiple identities by now. He's turned into quite a crook, actually, himself. So, yeah. That's Jan Tellerman, but currently our last name is not Tellerman. Okay, so I think we will work on the kids' skills a little bit. See. Okay, we'll do stuff that doesn't require a lot of space because they are both in the same room with the kids, I think. Both of them trying to teach a toddler to walk or something would not be very efficient over here. So we'll stick with the nursery rhyme and talking for now. I mean, it doesn't really matter in what order you teach the toddlers to do something. Oh, this is really sweet. I love the animations. I think that Angela has really learned from her parents' mistakes. She wants a happy marriage. She doesn't want infidelity. So she chose a man that's very loving and caring and really seems like he would never cheat on her. And when it comes to her twins, she doesn't want to do the same thing that her parents did with her and Lilith. She wants both her children to feel loved and, treated equally and fairly. So, I've gone through the trouble, if I can put it that way, of making sure that she interacts equally with both. And her husband being a teacher, I think he would do the same. You know, he would be fair and not show favoritism to one of his boys over the other. What I like about this camera mod that I have, that you can really come in very close, so you can actually enjoy the animations and facial expressions even more than you already could, you know, with the camera that they had. I'm taking some snapshots in between because I really think this is so beautiful. Yeah. See, I think we can speed up just a little. I mean, I am enjoying the animations, but you know, otherwise we'll sit here all day. So we'll just speed up a little bit here. It is autumn, so that did help a little bit with the speed at which we taught them their skills. Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna bump up the energy just a tiny bit, just so we can potty train, because otherwise we're going to lose valuable time. So we'll just let them quickly potty train these boys. Oh. No, Eddie. We want to potty train you, honey. Okay, let's try again. I hope she's not blocking. Oh no, okay, it looks like he can still manage. Makes sense having the potties next to each other, but yeah, just making sure everyone can actually move. Bit of a challenge. Okay, so snuggle Andrew, put him in the crib please so that he can sleep. And yeah, let's just save quickly. We don't want to lose our progress. Now that we've taught them some skills, I think it would be a good idea to save. Okay, Angela's quite hungry, so she can serve them something nice. Let's go for salmon. And let's let him finish off with Eddie. Okay, so give him a snuggle, put him in the crib. We'll just bump up his energy a little bit just so he can function. Alright, hopefully she will be kind of done with the food by the time he's done taking a shower. We can add in the rewards for the boys. There we go. And we can open that. Alright, so he can also come and eat because he's kind of hungry. Oh, goodness. It's like past midnight for them. Let's turn over to Wednesday. It's nice, the two of them having their dinner together. Oh, negative interaction. Okay, well, husbands and wives don't always see eye to eye. Maybe she wanted to buy some new shoes and he's telling her that he just paid the bills and it was a lot of money. Okay, interesting. He's talking to her about the wife of Dustin. And she's talking back and they seem to really like her. So that's Kathy Broke. And they both have little hearts over her picture. So I take this, sometimes it's easy to just say, oh, it's romantic feelings. It's not. I take this type of thing as they both think she's a really nice person. And, they're talking about her and how good she is or how nice she is. Which is good because Angela doesn't hold any ill will towards Dustin. They broke up when she was a teen and he already went to college, university. But, even though she was kind of heartbroken at that stage, she's moved on from that. And she feels that they make a lovely couple and wishes them the best. So there was no hard feelings. It was a teen romance that, kind of ran its course. And once they became young adults, they didn't feel the same about each other anymore. Okay. I'm just going to edit the moods of the children so that it fits with the time of the day. I bump up other things in order to put the energy down because I feel it would be unfair if I didn't do that. Because there's no way, that they would be that hungry that time of the night. If they've had a proper dinner and bottles and whatever they've had, then it would be realistic that the children would just sleep through the night and be fine. Sure, I'm not sure if Angela will be tired by the time she has to go to work because they really didn't sleep a lot. They were awake for most of the night. Okay, it's 6:30. So, oh, and the nanny is here. That means his fun is really low. That he will need to go to work soon. So I think we should let him just up his fun a little bit. It can just be with a computer or whatever. She has the day off. That helps. She can probably teach them their skills. Oh, Perry needs to be at work. Ish. Okay. Alright, the nanny is here, so we're going to just let him. Okay, don't worry, the nanny will take care of them. Leave them, just go and play on the computer for a bit. Alright. Oh, I love this interaction when the toddlers can huggle each other. That's always so cute. I have to get a little picture of that. That's adorable. Now just to find an angle, of course, where you can actually do this. There we go. That's really cute. Should try and make that into one of the paintings my Sims can paint or something. Let them paint that because that's so sweet. Alright, so the Angela's mood. I think she has slept enough. And she can actually come and take care of the boys a bit. We can have Eddie play. Andrew, we can send him over to his mom. Make sure that they have no routing issues. Come on, Angela. Wakey, wakey. Okay, he needs to go to work now. His fun isn't up all the way, but it's okay. He has to go to work. Alright, so we'll get them smart milk. And I mean, she's in platinum, so that'll be ideal. We'll lock in some ones that she has about her boys. Okay, come on. Perry, you need to be at work. Hurry, please. Okay, so this person passing by is Brandon Lillard, my version of him. I took inspiration from his kilt and I gave him a a shirt that's kind of, I don't know, has some squares on them too, on it too. So I thought that was kind of a funny little nod to what he wears in the vanilla game. Right. So we're gonna let her start off with Andrew. There you go, Andrew. Drink your bottle. Alright, so for Eddie, we'll let him play a little bit more. And then we'll take care of him. So we can say tickle Andrew quickly. And then she can take him upstairs. And see if we can get the potty training organized. I'll just get rid of this bottle. She wants to learn some skills, fire safety and couple counseling. That's nice. We can lock that in. She also wants another best friend, which will benefit her for work. So I think that would be something we could work on. And she has the time. She should actually potty train him now. Let's see, yeah. Yippee! Okay, he would like a creativity skill, that's nice. Now we have to let them change places, so getting that done routing wise is gonna be interesting. Okay. She wants to play with Eddie as well, so let's do that now. And then she can make him some smart milk. Yeah, there was routing with Andrew. He couldn't reach the toy, but he actually did on his own in the end. Okay, great. His skills, his mood is fine. I don't know what the nanny wants with him, so I'm canceling that interaction. Alright. No, Eddie, you're not gonna go play in the leaves. You need smart milk, and then you need to be potty trained. Oh, this is cute. I think this would be a picture-worthy interaction as well. Okay, there we go. So we'll get rid of the bottle. And we can let her go potty train Eddie. Oh, now we're gonna have the nanny in the way. There's 2 sets of stairs. People, seriously. My goodness. I'm just going to use my move objects on and move the nanny out of the way, because I think in real life, you know, they would have been able to figure out how to pass each other. Oh. Okay, let's try again. Angela, please go potty train your son. Now the nanny's completely lost in space. She doesn't know where she is. Okay. Let's see if he will be fully potty trained too. I'm pretty sure he will be. Okay. Right. Let's teach him a nursery rhyme. Let's really make it count while we can. Okay, there's some more rewards we can add. Some points to spend. We'll speed up just a little. See. There we go. Okay, wonderful. So Eddie is kind of tired, and I think she can just put him in his crib. And Andrew, yeah, he's kind of tired too. So I don't know that she would be able to teach him anything more. I don't think so. I think she's just going to put him in his crib as well. And then we can let her take care of some of her needs. Let's just see, what is this nanny doing? She better not be taking the children out of their crib. She can go eat something. She can even serve food. That would make her a little bit handy for us.